What's up, guys? It's Nate Yao from Chatley Boat and Marine here in Sanford, North Carolina. Today we have got a Yamaha 220 FSH that we're going to do a walkthrough on. Before we dive any further into the video, I just want to thank you for watching. My phone number, email is right here, so if you have any questions, please feel free to call me or email me. I'd be more than happy to help you. Stay tuned in this video. At the end of the video, guys, I'm going to post some running footage in our on-site test lake of this boat. So everything that we have here is water tested. And the day that you come pick up your boat, we put you in the water, show you everything from how far to back the trailer to all the electronics. So the first time you take your boat out, it's not like you're taking it out by yourself. We have one of our boat captains take it out with you. So at the end of this video, I'll post some of that footage on there. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, email and phone numbers in here. Thanks. So the 220 FSH Yamaha, the center console series by Yamaha, the FSH series, was first released in 2015. They're extremely popular boats. They are, really pretty lines, very functional. They are awesome boats. This one right here is going to be 22 foot overall length. It's going to have an 8.6 beam, so plenty of boat, really wide. It's going to be extremely stable. It's going to weigh 3,325 pounds, and this boat's got a 75-gallon fuel tank on it. As you can see right here, it's on a nice Shorelander tandem axle trailer. It's got the spare tire on there already mounted. And this boat, like I said, it's just going to be a beautiful boat to do about anything you want to. You can see the beautiful lines on it. If you're looking to get into some fall fishing, or if you're just looking to cruise and pull inner tubes and go to the lake, it's an awesome boat to do that as well. I'll go around to the back of the boat and we'll talk more about the engines, and then we'll get inside of the boat. Looking at the transom here, you can tell this is one of the many features that make Yamahas extremely unique. Awesome back deck on this boat. If you're fishing off the back, it is a nice, huge, big casting platform that you can really maximize a lot of space on the boat. Also, if you're pulling up to a sandbar and just hanging out, it is a great place to swim off the back of the boat. You've got cup holders right there, and you don't have any props in the way or a big motor cowling back there. So it is really unique and one of the major selling points on the Yamaha. Once you get out there using it, you'll find yourself using this back deck a lot. I mean, it is an awesome place to entertain. Like I said, pulling up to any sandbars or even throwing an anchor out and letting the kids jump off the back of the boat. It's just an awesome space. You can see right down here your Yamaha engines right back here. If you look on Yamaha's website, it will say this boat has got 1,049 cc's. And so what does that mean? And that's per engine. So converting that to horsepower, this boat's going to have twin 200 horsepower engines in it. So you've got plenty of horsepower to run offshore. If you're going to pull an inner tube, skier, any of that stuff, this boat's also got plenty of power to do that. We'll get inside the boat more and talk more on the inside, but I just wanted to show y'all the transom here, and you can really see that 8'6" beam. So really wide boat. It's going to be extremely stable. All right, guys, so starting on the transom here, and then I will walk our way up to the bow and we can just kind of go through the entire boat. So starting back here, like I said, this is a spot that is extremely unique on the jet boats. It's going to be great to entertain, hang out on if you're pulling up to any sandbars, but then also for the fishermen, it's a great place to fish off the back of the boat. So starting right down here, we've got cup holder. This little port right here that is on each side, I've got one on each side. That right there is where you connect your water hose to flush out your engines. So really easy access to do that. These cup holders right up top, so these double as a cup holder and a rod holder, which is really unique. That's one of my favorite features. If you do a lot of live bait fishing or trolling, that is perfect to do that. So starting up here, so we've got our 27-gallon live well. It's got the aquarium style lid, which is really cool. You can see all your bait fish swimming around in here. This blue hose is going to be for our raw water wash down. So this boat, whichever body of water you're using, you can flip the wash down on and it'll pull water from wherever you're at and have like a wash down hose if you need to spray out the floor of the boat, clean your reels, anything like that. So 27-gallon live well right back there. All right, guys, so now that we're inside the boat, kind of looking right back here, we've got our rear jump seat. So we've got one on each side of the leaning post. This boat is rated for 10 people. So you've got plenty of space and fit a lot of people on here for a 22-foot boat. So we've also got flush mounted rod holders, 2 on this side, and then we look over here on the port side, same thing. Rear jump seat, 2 flush mounted ride holders. This leaning post is extremely comfortable. You know, for 2 people sitting right there, it is an awesome leaning post. You also, if the person driving wants to stand up, you can take this leaning post, the backrest, you can flip it forward, and now somebody can stand up and lean up against that. Also, if you're live bait fishing or just kind of hanging out, you know, it's really cool to have that flip that way and sit facing the back of the boat. You got your rod holders back there, so if you got any rods out, pretty cool to sit right there and fish off the back of the boat. These transom seats, rear jump seats, also flip down, so those kind of become flush with the back deck. Show you what that looks like right here. So really cool, kind of makes the boat look a lot bigger as far as this back space. If you're kind of, you know, loading in and out of the boat, it's kind of a little bit easier to do so with that seat flip down. You also got your big live well right here that we talked about. So going right here, we've got our big helm pad right here, FSH, which is really cool. All their kind of C-deck snap-in flooring is all really cool, feels really good on your feet. We've got our 2 keys right here, one for each engine and our blower. Got our big steering wheel. It does have tilt steering on there. You can see right here, we've got our no wake mode. So if you're in any no wake zones, you can kind of bump that to go a little bit faster, a little bit slower, but still stay in that no wake mode. And then we've got our jet wash. So that is the raw water wash down, the hose that you saw in the live well. You turn that on and it's going to pull from whatever body of water you're in and have your wash down right there. Twin engines, 2 throttles. You can keep these together and drive just like this right here, or if you need to bump one in forward, one in reverse, you can do that as well. These boats, the maneuverability is awesome with twin engines. Bump one in forward, one in reverse, and you can spin right there in a 360. So really neat right there. We've got our nav light and anchor light right there, courtesy lights. We've got 2 accessories, our live well, bilge, and horn right here. So super simple. Then we've also go right here, and I'm just going to show you guys just how simple and easy this Yamaha screen is to use. So it's touch screen. So this is your home screen right here, what most people will leave it on as they're running. You've got your fuel to the far left. You've got your depth to the far right. And, you know, this boat is sitting on the trailer, so it's not going to pick up anything on here, you know, like we would if we were actually in the water. So home screen right here. Got your RPMs right there, your battery voltage. You can click this center screen, so if you need to keep up with your fuel economy, your trip distance, engine hours for servicing, it is all on this center screen right here, and it is so easy to get to. You know, awesome job by Yamaha. They make it just so user-friendly. And you also go right here, and this is just a little setting screen, so if you need to change the time, depth, brightness, any of that stuff on your screen, it's just like a little settings page. Click this home screen right here, and you're right back to your home screen. Really easy, simple to use. It's kind of got everything you need, nothing you don't, right on the screen right here. We've got our Ritchie compass right there, and then we've got a phone charger right here that is really cool. You also, if you are looking to add a fish finder GPS on here, you've got plenty of room. A 9-inch Garmin or Lowrance or Simrad, whichever one you choose, will fit flush right here, perfect. So you've got plenty of room to do that as well. You've also got your Bluetooth AM FM radio on here. So if you do, you know, want to connect Bluetooth, it is capable of that. You've also got a 12-volt charger and your radio jack right in there. This boat's got 4 speakers on it. We've got another little storage box down here on the helm, and then storage right there as well. So I'll cut this off right here. Show you the gunnel right here. You know, I'm about 6 foot tall, and this boat's gunnel height is going to be almost up to my hips. I mean, it's pretty high, so extremely safe boat. You know, if you've got kids, if you've got dogs, I mean, it is a really safe boat. And also for fishermen, if you're going offshore, you know, it is going to give you, you know, plenty of gunnel height to be a really safe boat offshore as well. Got storage in here, storage in the floor, and then you've got port and starboard storage up front. So as you can see, this, you know, forward seating up here, it is recessed down. So, you know, once again, it's really safe. You're sitting in the boat, not up on top of the boat. And you've got storage on each side right here. This boat has got 718 gallons of usable storage. So you've got plenty of storage on this boat. So you've got in the floor, you know, on each side right there, and then you've also got storage in here that kind of backs up to these that I'll show you. So I'll open one of these up and show you. You've got storage in there as well. Got your seat right here in front of the console. So this right here pops up. I do not have the curtain in there just because I wanted to show you the storage, but you do have a curtain that comes down, and this can actually double as a changing room. So, you know, that's one really cool feature. You've got, you know, a ton of storage in there with this pop-up console. And then it shuts down, and got an awesome seat right there. You can see the gunnel height again right here. It's got your gunnel rod holders on there. Really cool place if you're looking to get your rods out of the way. You can store them right there as well. Cup holders. You've also got an anchor locker up front, and you've got two more of those cup holder rod holders right in there. So if you do want to have rods off the front of the boat, it's an awesome place to have those. This boat's got a ton of space as far as walk around space. I mean, it's really comfortable, really easy to walk around in. Another cool feature, so you've got rod holders on each side of the T-top on your console, but as you go up the T-top, it's got cutouts for your rod holder. So if you guy using a little bit longer rods, 7-foot rod or so, 7'5" rod, you know, you can still use those. You don't have to use a shorter 6-foot rod to fit it into the console rod holders. Reel pads right there, so your reels aren't going to be slamming up against the fiberglass, which is really neat. And so guys, what I'm going to do is flip up this engine compartment. We can talk a little bit more on that. All right guys, so you can see the engines right here. So you got your big twin engines on here. So this boat right here, if you look on Yamaha's website, it's going to say it's got 1,049 cc's, and that's displacement per engine. So if you convert that over to horsepower, this boat has got twin 200 horsepower engines in there. So more than enough power. If you're, you know, got this boat loaded down, it's going to have plenty of power. You know, pull inner tubes, run offshore, do kind of whatever you want to. This boat's going to have plenty of power to do it. Really easy access to them. As you can see, this whole thing flips up right here. So, you know, if you do need to, you know, service your engine, do anything like that, it's really easy access to it. One of the coolest features from Yamaha, so these, you know, engines right here are actually sitting on a false floor. Then under that is going to be your main bilge area. So if you do get any water in the boat, you know, it's not like 3 inches of water. The engines are going to be underwater. They're actually sitting up on a false floor, so any water that goes into the bilge area is actually going to be, you know, away from your engines. Your engines are going to be sitting above it. So one thing that's really going to help with corrosion, it's really going to prolong the life of these engines right here and everything, you know, in the boat, just by having that false floor in there. So you can see those right there. Really cool. So guys, that is about it. I just want to thank you for watching this video. Once again, if you have any questions, please email me, call me. We'll be more than happy to help you. We've got just a few of these left in stock, and we would love to earn your business and get you in a new Yamaha 220 FSH.